Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Felicia and Trees. We're back with another pick card reading. If you are new here, welcome into the space. Welcome into our spiritual channel. My name is Felicia again. I am an energy healer. You can find more information about me down in the description. Also, all the ways to book with me are down in the description. If you are returning to the channel, as always, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know how you are doing. Today, I am filming this right at the beginning of Mercury retrograde, so things have been super crazy and chaotic, but I'm here in good spirits. I hope you guys are well. Today, we're getting into a gossip update, okay? And as you guys know, gossip readings are a little bit of a challenge for me because I don't talk shit, I do shit. So let's get into it. Pile 1, you are represented by the teacher. Pile 2, you're represented by the lover. Pile 3, you're represented by the student. So what is the gossip on you? What do they have to say about you? We're going to get tons of oracle cards. If you have personal readings booked with me, I have not forgotten about you. I love you. We just had a crazy hurricane here in Houston, Texas, where I am stationed right now. And it has been so chaotic, as well as entering Mercury retrograde. Lots of changes going on for me. So I thank you guys so much for being patient with me. But without further ado, let's get into today's pick card reading. Hi, Pile 1. Welcome to your selection. So you chose the teacher, okay? Ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom in the light attribute. But you also have the shadow attribute here. And I haven't pulled these cards in a minute, but I kind of want to pull them for this reading. So your shadow attribute is manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative, destructive traits and skills. So let's see what they have to say about you, because it could be positive gossip, so we don't necessarily know that yet. So let's see what comes out from the shadow and light oracle to see how they're directing. Okay, so I feel like this could be somebody who wants to do the same things as you. I'm hearing an Aquarius and a Capricorn. Okay, somebody here, you are their teacher, but I'm hearing that they also want to be a teacher. I'm hearing a Taurus and a Gemini also. Okay, obliviousness to awareness. Okay, so that's interesting energies. So we have here, I'm hearing that a lot of what people are saying about you, Pile 1, is that I'm hearing that you're starting to blossom as a teacher. They feel that you have a lot of wisdom and compassion to teach this knowledge, to teach these experiences, to teach these skills, to share your wisdom. Because things that you were once oblivious to, you're no longer oblivious to them anymore. Like, you have a very strong awareness around certain harsh and intense lessons that may have, you've had to learn in your life. So let's see what I'm getting, particularly what did you bring into these people's awareness? Okay, because I'm hearing that you communicating and sharing and being this teacher is actually helping these people who are talking about you. And I literally was going to say a Saturn return. That's so fucking crazy. Oh my gosh, Pile 1. Okay, so I'm hearing that your harsh lessons around boundaries and how you haven't had any, particularly in your romantic relationships, but also in your platonic relationships and family. And I feel like a lot of you have actually learned so many lessons around your body, your physical well-being, just how people can drain you if you don't have boundaries, right? And some of you guys, I'm hearing that you actually hit rock bottom. And some of you guys, I'm hearing that I'm hearing that something about you had to start from zero, or you lost things that you lost possessions, you lost, maybe some of you lost everything that you had. So I feel like a lot of you, your purpose in life definitely deals with your helping other people learn from your mistakes and pain. Some of you guys have went through so many tremendous obstacles in your life, and when it was so hard to stay disciplined, you always force yourself into discipline. I'm hearing you take the actions. I'm hearing a lot of healing your inner masculinity. So something here around, Capricorn's energy is masculine, but also, Saturn also ruling Capricorn also rules your relationship with your father. Some of you guys have had so many father issues, and even if you are male gender, it's something about your masculinity that has been wounded, your ability to take action. Some of you have really struggled with a lot of inner criticism and doubt, okay? And I feel like all of the obstacles that you've had to face in your life taught you so much character. And it's like some of you guys asked the universe for strength, to ask the universe for fearlessness, because some of you guys were just so scared. I'm hearing some of you, you really just like, you've been so apprehensive in your life, just like, and you haven't lived. I'm hearing some of you guys are very sheltered, or there's something about you, living in a shoe with a bunch of cats. Like, I don't know, something about you with like you all, like your solitude, and just like, something about some Virgo placements in your chart as well. Some of you guys have, I'm hearing that a lot of your apprehension and your fear around stepping outside of your comfort zone and, doing and living your life. I hope I want this to make sense. I'll bring it around in a second. But I feel like a lot of you have really struggled with just like spontaneity, adventurousness. And I'm feeling like some of you guys have really maybe isolated yourself because you've been a little like overly critical of yourself. Like some of you guys have really have felt so uncomfortable in your physical body. So I definitely feel like, what the universe has been teaching you is like strength, willpower, just to keep going and to just like live life. Even if that means like it may be a struggle or there may be uncertainty at times. This is what Saturn is really all about. Okay, the gossip around you, Power One, definitely surrounds just like, they're like, fuck, Power One like is so disciplined. Look at all of the obstacles that Power One has faced just to learn certain lessons that they were once oblivious to. I'm hearing some of you guys, you haven't had the privilege that some members of society have. You haven't had certain advantages in life. Some of you guys are really disadvantaged. And, with those disadvantages has come a lack of resource, a lack of information, obliviousness, just like a lack of culture and just awareness. And some of, the obstacles that you face in your life, you've always had this spirit about you, I feel like. But I feel like, the obstacles that you faced in your life have taught you, a lot of harsh lessons to bring you into awareness, okay? So that you can learn moderation. So that when you go experience this beautiful life that is unfolding for you, this new reality and timeline that's unfolding for you, that you can do it in moderation. You can do it from a place of like awareness. And that's like the beautiful, like I'm hearing like starseed activation that's going on here with you. Like some of you guys are really just like, you have the obstacles that you face. Some people could never, like they literally could never even like walk a mile in your shoes. Power One. So let's see. Let's get more gossip around you too. They're definitely highlighting like your positive qualities and just how disciplined you are. They're recognizing your growth and just like the proof is like in your growth. And like maybe if you haven't even displayed everything or shared every minute or every detail with people, they can just tell by like the transformation that you have. The transformation is beautiful. The transition between the state where you were oblivious or in shadow aspects, surrounded by shadows, versus now with the light activation, the awareness, right? The flame of awareness has been burning so bright, and I'm hearing that it fuels your passion to teach other people this knowledge that you've learned, these experiences that you've had, because most people won't have to endure this. Your Saturn return is very intense. What's the gossip around you? What did I say about that solitude? So, like I said, some of you guys, you withdrew. What does it say in the shadow aspect? Withdraws from society out of a fear of negative judgment from others, refusing to help those in need. Some of you guys literally may have descended into delusion because you withdrew too much away from society. I'm hearing a very, very blocked heart chakra. And it's because some of you guys I'm hearing that some of you guys have been violently attacked or bullied and just not connecting with people. But I feel like a lot of what you learned is healthy boundaries in your relationships so that you can have a relationship that is peaceful, okay? That is both shadow and light. That is both feminine and masculine. That is both, light and dark. balanced, okay? But I feel like some of you guys have just been so, I don't know, oblivious. It makes sense. There's something about your withdrawal from society that was rooted in your lack of connection to others and your fears of receiving judgment from other people. Some of you guys have been so hypercritical of yourselves, because of how you look, or just just a fear of like not connecting, or just like it something's bad happening, a very strong spiritual apprehension. But I feel like that now is coming into balance, and you're able to kind of live a little bit more POW one. So that's really, I'm what they're noticing is that you can now, you've come out of withdrawal, okay? You rejoin society to live, okay? I'm hearing reasons to live, reasons to travel, reasons to have sex, reasons to eat good, okay? I'm hearing a foodie, okay? Some of you guys are about to go on so much adventure coming out of this retreat or this period of solitude where, you did have to focus on your inner life. You did have to serve your own personal creativity. There are benefits of solitude, but this solitude was driven by a disturbed mind, okay? And a really, really bad self-esteem, okay? Oh my God, what's the gossip around you? POW one, okay? Some of you guys, and then on the bottom of the deck we have artists. So the gossip around you, POW one, definitely surrounds you attracting a romantic partner that is loving and honorable. They see that some of you, they know. I don't know if you've like displayed this already or if you told people about this, but some of you, they see you with a lot of romance, okay? They see that you're attracting a loyal romantic partner. Some of you guys, gossip, I'm getting some particular gossip around maybe a workplace or a social setting, a network, okay? This could either deal with your 10th house, which is your career, your public-facing life, but it could also be connected with your 11th house as well, your associations and your friendships. So I definitely feel like what I'm seeing here is that a lot of you have gone through a lot of trials and tribulations in love, okay? And you've finally attracted that true knight in shining armor, okay? But now you can kind of like look back to all of those frogs that you kiss, and now you finally got your prince. I'm hearing the love was very passionate. So something happened where this 10th house or 11th house group, there's something here that people are noticing that someone was loyal to you. There was an offer of love that came in and someone was loyal to you. I'm hearing Capricorn is noticing that somebody was loyal to you, okay? And I feel like some of you guys, people are saying that in the past, particularly there's a lot of gossip around your love life, and I'm hearing that you're always like, with this artistry, you're always expressing life. You're just like, some of you are a very unconventional teacher. Like you teach through your artwork, okay? And you help people see life in symbols, and you help people find meaning in life through your artwork. Your artwork is very inspiring and liberating, and I'm also hearing it's very ethos, okay? I'm hearing ethos, pathos, and logos in this bitch. So I feel like a lot of y'all are really, like, people are saying that the universe snapped on your behalf. Like, some of them, they know that you're a mystic or something like that, and they're saying that the universe literally snapped on your behalf. Like, they said that you surrendered your choice over to the divine after getting deluded by other romantic people. I'm hearing for some of y'all might be very submissive, or you end up taking, like, I'm hearing that you were not the main character in this former life. As this hermit that was withdrawing from society because they feared so much judgment from the external world and had so much judgment of themselves, was also very oblivious to certain things. So I feel like you, in the past, I'm hearing maybe a Capricorn, an Aquarius, Pisces. I'm getting a lot of masculines that you maybe have dated. They don't have to be masculines though, but I'm hearing a lot of people that you had dated and you were loyal to. They ended up, you were like alleged to these people, and they ended up being very destructive to you. Some of them, they were kind of like the reason why you kind of withdrew so much. Like, I don't want to say the root cause of it, but I'm hearing that they did not help with instilling doubt. Like, I'm hearing that you finally people are saying that you finally attracted a love that makes you feel like you are the most beautiful girl in the world. Okay, hashtag bad girl Riri. I feel like you, with this slave, I'm hearing that some of you guys took a leap of faith and you ended up, maybe you left a marriage or you left a relationship and you had no money of your own, or you had nothing, and you left a job, or people are saying that you walked away from something, took a leap of faith, and the divine snapped. I'm hearing the universe snapped, and I'm hearing that you gave somebody a KO. I'm hearing you knocked their ass out. I'm hearing competitors, okay? Something about you, you know, in the past, having this fear of making your own choices, this fear of negative judgment, just so much fear. I feel like for you, pal, one, is what people are saying that you've been dealing with, okay? But I'm hearing that you focused on reasoning, you focused on making more rational decisions for yourself, and those actions, especially going back to that inner masculinity from the beginning, you taking that inspired action was you acting in divine masculine energy. And then the divine, helped you receive with the slave archetype. Okay, and I'm hearing that you just received so much, and I'm hearing that something unfolded for you. I'm hearing you launched something, you launched a business, you marketed something. It's something around a debut of something that people are recognizing, and that this was all divinely guided, and for you to become this teacher. Okay. And now, now that you are stable, I'm hearing you might not be super stable, but I'm hearing that now you have this passion and purpose, and most importantly, awareness, and with all the lessons that came with Saturn, you can move forward and have a healthy romance, not an allegiance to someone that's been destructive, or not a delusion of someone when it clearly contradicts your external reality. So all of those lessons that you learned in love, okay, love and work and just your own self-esteem and ego, you can turn around and teach these beautiful lessons, okay? And I'm hearing that a lot of you guys are one hell of an artist. I'm hearing like literally pouring out all of your deepest of sorrows into your art. I love it. So we have 10,000. What did I say about that? So your social image, work, career, I'm hearing that it was divinely guided for you to have status and authority. This is what people are saying. Some people think that you're going to be famous, or like I say, your business, you launched something very well. You help people with their career and professional goals. You're like people are motivated by you, pal. Pal one memorial. Wow, interesting. Talent, skills, and gifts. Okay, and then I see book. I can't ignore that. Bullied on the bottom of the deck. Like, I flipped it over. I saw it. I'm sorry. I had to get it. I knew some of you guys were bullied. Okay. So, and then we have a Pisces on the bottom of the deck. So some of you guys were bullied by a Pisces. I'm hearing that this was, this could have been a classmate, okay, if they were feminine, but I'm also hearing that this could have been a masculine if this was in the workplace. So interesting energy, pal, one. So as it relates to the gossip around you, so I feel like, through your social image, a lot of people have watched you become yourself, okay? Again, lots more Capricorn, Saturn energy, so this could be a Capricorn as well watching you, that's gossiping about you, someone on the internet, or this could be someone that you dated, a father is what I'm hearing. But they know that you are set to have prestige, okay? They know that you have you because of how ambitious you stayed, in overcoming all of these obstacles and limitations that Saturn brought. Your work and your career is taking off, okay? And I feel like a lot of what people are addressing when it comes to gossip is you putting some kind of structure around a particular person or event in your life, okay? Someone here, I'm hearing that there's been a funeral, okay? There's been a memorial, a service. I'm hearing to a Taurus, a Gemini, a Pisces, and a Leo. These people, I'm hearing that these structures, these, you know, these events or these people in your life represent major lessons and of a lack of boundaries. Okay, I'm hearing a Gemini masculine as well. Okay, maybe their name starts with the letter R. I'm hearing the names Richard. I'm hearing a name that starts with the letter M. A letter L, S, and J. Okay, I'm getting for a lot of you guys, these are classmates that are realizing like the unfolding of all your talents, your skills, and your gifts. Some of you guys, through the 10th house, through your social image, you are working out in the public. I'm hearing that they see you being promoted. They see your business taking off. They see your working career. Okay, they say the gossip around you is that, oh, you were oblivious to certain things in the past. Now you're this teacher, and now you've taken up this role as an authority. Okay, you are these, like I said, you are these people's authority. You are their teacher, because you know you've manifested something. I'm hearing some of you guys, you literally have manifested something, and this old version is dead and gone. Okay, some of you guys, this deals with a lover as well who was jealous of you. Some of you guys, you might have been drawn to Pal 3 in the last jealousy update. That was definitely about a misaligned lover. Pal 2 and Pal 3 in the last jealousy update. Okay, so I'm hearing that for a lot of you, a gossip definitely surrounds, especially with this night energy being so confirming that this deals with a lover that was intimidated by your authority. Okay, some of you guys, you are working feminine, so you know they may have seen this as pushy, demanding, and overbearing. A lot of people are saying that, but what they're also saying is that you don't surrender your choice over to anybody. I'm hearing that these people, these masculines, you know, they don't have careers, or they don't have legitimate businesses. I'm hearing a Capricorn, their business is not legitimate. I also feel like, you know, they're also recognizing, you know, they were intimidated by this. They were intimidated by you as a teacher. And it's just because you've had so much experience as well. And that makes you more mature, I will say that. So you don't necessarily give easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. I'm hearing that some of you guys, you're very mature, you're very serious. It's not that you don't have an adventurous, playful side. Like some of you guys, like I said, some of you guys were just hermits. You're just introverts by nature. But I feel like you're definitely coming out of your comfort zone, especially as you acquire more students and, you know, people that, you know, the role that you're taking up in your community is becoming very aware to these people. And it's because you have this authority that you could be, you know, you could be demanding sometimes. You could be a little overbearing and pushy because you don't play about your business. But these people, they don't have legitimate, you know, they're not legitimate through the 10th house. They don't have as much ambition. They don't have professional goals. They lack motivation. They're not star seeds. They don't have as many talent, skills, and gifts. So the people who are mad about this role that you're taking up are the people who don't have, they don't matter. Okay? So, beautiful energy. So let's see. Let's get a little bit more. I'm getting particularly a Pisces is talking and doing a lot of chatting. Can't stop talking after you put them in the, you know, you put them in the grave. Okay, yeah. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, what's going on in this person with this person that's gossiping? Let's see how this energy is moving. So this definitely feels like a fire sign or a water sign, like I was saying before. A Pisces, yeah. The High Priestess in the reverse. Okay. And then we have the Empress in the reverse. Ooh, all the feminine energy is blocked. It's funny because I was really honed in on that inner masculinity at the beginning of the video, and then we have the Star and Aquarius. Oh my God. Oh my God. Not everybody's showing up in one reading. Oh my gosh. Definitely getting, there's a lot of feminines here. All of these, I'm hearing each of these are funny because this is like 3 major arcana, okay? And then in the suits, we have Aquarius, Gemini, Leo, Sag, Aries, okay? And then we have Piscean energy, we have Taurus energy, and we have Aquarius energy. So any of those feminists can stand out to you, but I'm also getting that some of these lovers in the past are, you know, saying, you know, some of them, especially a Gemini, is very chatty. I'm hearing that, so you attract a lot of sassy men or men with podcasts. So I'm hearing with the Queen of Wands, a lot of the gossip surrounding you is like I said, in the past, they felt like you were a shrinking violet. They felt like, in the past, you were just like, not the main character with the Queen of Wands. Like I said, some of you guys withdrew from society because you feared their judgment. And I'm hearing that now people are saying you don't give a fuck about what people have to say about you no more. What they're saying in the past is that you didn't have intuition, especially with this Piscean energy on the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys, through, some of you guys, they're talking about your sexuality being fluid, or they're wondering if you have, dated anybody or had any sexual encounters with someone of the same sex, LOL. But they feel like you've really taken like a major inner journey, okay, to heal this lack of faith, okay? Some of you guys, your heart chakra was so blocked. And I'm hearing you did not have any self-care. This old version of you, they can't stop talking about, because now they don't see you this way anymore. Literally, this person, I'm hearing that you're literally the main character. You're super sexy and you're super sexy and seductive, and I'm hearing a lot of you are really caring for yourself. But they're addressing a time. I'm also hearing it for some of you with this High Priestess and the Queen of Wands and the Empress. Some of them, they think that you're pregnant, or they think that you're about to get pregnant. I'm hearing a pregnancy, something about a pregnancy. Some people are like, they're wondering when you're going to get pregnant, especially now that you have this low love of honor, some of you. I'm also getting some gossip here around them saying that you're getting attention for all the wrong reasons. They think that you're using your body inappropriately. Or some of them are saying that you're a prostitute. I'm hearing that these people who are mad, they reflect the shadow aspect to the light that you're displaying to them. They are now, they're not the main character. They don't have intuition and guidance. They're not teachers, okay? They, their femininity is wounded, okay? They don't have faith. They lack in hope, right? I'm hearing that what people are, the gossip around you, pal, one is quite literally that the tables have turned on a lot of these people. And that's not good. That's not good. So let's get your healing mantra, okay? And then we will wrap pile one. Okay? Sheesh. These men are saying, I'm hearing that if you were talking to these men, I'm hearing that there's something about people addressing your relationships with men. They see that you're getting a lot of attention from men. But some of them, they feel like some of the attention that you get is unwanted. Some of you are getting harassed, or you're getting a lot of some of you guys, I'm hearing a Gemini, I'm hearing the wrong men. It's not the right men. It's not the men that you want. Especially if you're out like commuting or like at work, I'm hearing that a lot of men are just like really harassing you, okay? Because you're so sexy now. Hello. So we have celebrating simplicity. I love that. I was literally feeling that a little bit earlier too. I am more fulfilled when there is less to manage and maintain. So people are seeing with your 10th house and your teaching that people are saying that your design is very simple, okay? And that shows like your great comprehension. It shows your deep understanding of your structures. With this memorial, they're noticing all of the structures that you're putting in place, not only to address your past, your present, but also your future. And I'm hearing you preparing yourself to scale. Some of you're learning that like a lot of you, I'm hearing, especially what they're noticing from you in the past, is that maybe you were materialistic in some type of way, or you lack fulfillment. And I'm hearing that the people pleasing and the lack of boundaries and just like simplifying your life, and just like you don't need a huge group of friends, but just like really great meaningful ones. And it's just like everything has simplified in your life. And I'm getting it's because you chose to follow your inner guidance, where previously all of that was like, all of this beautiful feminine energy was so blocked, and that represents your receptivity, okay? Beautiful energy, pal one. There's great reputations around you, what you're known for, and we're definitely going to get into those specifics in upcoming weeks and months. So stay tuned on the channel. For this time, you can follow all of my social media. All of the information that you need to know about me is down in the description box. But most importantly, like this video and comment. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, again, I love you so much. It was my honor to read your energies, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi Fatu, welcome to your selection. So you chose the Lover. Great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of something or someone. But we also have the shadow aspects. Obsessive passion that harms others. Self-destructive devotion. Okay. I already know for some of you guys this could be a continuation from pile 1. But let's get into it. I'm going to see what comes out. I'm first going to start with a light and shadow oracle card just to see what aspects are they addressing. Okay. Interesting. LOL. Some of you guys, oh my gosh, I don't know what. Oh my goodness. Some of y'all have you've had like, some of you guys, oh my god, I cannot, this is so cute. Some of you guys, they're a Scorpio or a Libra or a Pisces lover, okay? Some of you guys have been planning for your lover. I'm hearing set to be wed, okay? Some of you, if you want to get married, that is in the destiny for you. So I feel like a lot of people are really just like wondering like, oh my god, when I'm hearing particularly an Aquarius lover or ex-partner, they're like, when is pal 2 going to get married? Okay, some of them, they know, you know, you're a lover already. I'm hearing some of you guys, you already know. But I also feel like some of you, if this is not about a lover, I definitely feel like this is about the things that you are devoted to, the things that you are very passionate about. I'm hearing you revel in your unions with your hobbies, with your friends, with your lovers. Like everything that you connect to, you love it like dearly. And I feel like it's because of how vulnerable you are. I'm hearing, especially in your relationships, if this is a lover or someone that you are in love with, then they know that because you and your person are so vulnerable with each other. Like, you guys are so vulnerable, and I feel like it has like created so much empathy between the two of you, so much intimacy between the two of you. This is what people are gossiping about. They know that you've, like, I'm hearing that your person loves your hair, they love, you know, how you smell, and they love your dresses. So some of you guys have a very big destiny here with the lover, and that's what people are addressing. Some of you, if you are already in union with the lover, then they see you and your person's destiny unfolding. Okay. I also feel like for a lot of you, this is a person, but I feel like for a lot of you guys, what people are realizing, what they're saying, especially if these are competitors, I'm getting a lot of Mars and Aries energy as well. So some of you, if this is like the things that you love and that you're devoted to, people are saying that you have been planning. You've been planning. I'm hearing you launch something, especially if you're here from Power 1. Some of you guys, you're working, your career is taking off, and they see your destiny unfolding, and they see that you're like so happy, because I'm hearing that after like this third quarter moon, after readjusting through something very turbulent, I'm hearing people, what people are addressing about you, Power 2, is a readjustment, okay? That the universe orchestrated for you to move towards your destiny, towards your North Node energy. They're obviously recognizing your talents, your skills, your gifts, right? Everything you love and have been devoted to. I'm hearing that they've even seen you break down, and I'm hearing hit rock bottom, and then now you literally have so much passion and devotion for life. Some of you guys have had suicidal ideation. I'm hearing that you went through this huge readjustment in life to move you away from your South Node to your North Node, okay? What people are noticing is that what they're seeing is that everything that you planned, they were like, oh, all of this was planned, okay? Interesting. I'm also hearing that for some of you guys, you and your lover are kind of toxic. This could literally be a twin flame. I'm hearing a Gemini or an Aquarius energy here. or Virgo, I'm feeling like for some of you guys, you and your lover literally are like, they're saying that you and your lover are obsessed with one another, okay? And that even if you guys have been destructive in each other's lives, I'm hearing breaking down cars, breaking windows, breaking a whole house. I'm hearing some of y'all, you've had such an obsessive passion about one another that you literally destroy. Like, I'm hearing that they saying you destroy something, LOL. Some of them, I'm hearing that you guys are needing to forgive each other for something, or there's this period of readjustment. I'm hearing the relationship broke down because there was a breakdown. Okay, I'm hearing of course, yeah, that's what I just said. But there's something that happened. But we're gonna get more into it. Tell me, what are people gossiping about, pal? Two. What are people gossiping about? Interesting. They say you and your lover have forgiven each other for something, so that you can move towards your destiny. Okay. LOL. We have slave. We have, that also came out in pile 1. We have hermit. That's crazy. This also came out in pile 1. And then we have goddess. I love it. Yeah, your lover thinks that you're a goddess, but I also feel like some of you guys have really struggled in your relationships because I'm hearing a lot of your lovers have exploited your female. I'm hearing your form. Okay. I'm hearing due to a lack of boundaries. Some of you, something happened when you were on your menstrual cycle, or I'm hearing someone cheated on you, or someone gave you a sexually transmitted disease. I'm hearing there's been a lot of disrespect to your body. People are this is what the gossip is around. I'm hearing that some of you guys, I'm hearing maybe now having a new lover that is healthier for you. I'm hearing that in the past, what people like, the gossip around you is they're saying that your lovers, you've been so obsessively passionate about your lovers, and them too. You both have been equally destructive. They feel like those relationships, they're saying that those relationships were when you were in your less, obviously when you were in a lesser developed state. People are recognizing that all of these relationships have been helping you move closer and closer to the union with your true lover. I feel like the gossip definitely surrounds disrespecting your body. Okay, people are, they are exploiting your female nature and form. I'm hearing that for some of you guys, if this is an Aquarius that you once, were a lover with, I'm hearing that they definitely body shamed you, or they did something that made you feel disgusting. Like some of you guys, I don't know, something about the lovers, when you leave them or you come into the truth of who they are, I feel like it becomes you realize that they exploited you in some type of way, okay? Or they undermine your feminine nature, okay? You have been, I'm hearing that people are really saying that you have been totally destructive in your relationships. I'm hearing self-destruct. Your loyalty for these people, I'm hearing, especially if you're here from Power 1, they're definitely saying that you have been alleged to lovers who were destructive to you. People who took away your own will, who took away your willpower. They're saying, I'm hearing for some of you guys, you quite literally are like very feminine, okay? I'm hearing a Pisces and an Aries, and particularly are talking, and an Aquarius and a Leo, okay? And also, did I say Taurus? Yeah, chatterboxes, okay? They're saying, oh, you were alleged to these people who did not respect you, right? They exploited you. They betrayed you or did something to you, okay? So, very interesting. How to, okay? But I feel like I'm hearing for a lot of them, they said that after, all of these destructive relationships, they feel like you have been planning your destiny. You've been planning, I'm hearing a Pisces is realizing that like, oh, this whole time, they've been sitting up and talking about your relationships that you left. I'm hearing that you've been in solitude. You've been focusing on your inner life. You've been focusing on your own female form. I'm hearing some of you guys went under a body transformation. But I also feel like you have, like, what you are showing you know, and what they realize that you planned is like everything that you have been like, you know, you have been devoted to, everything that you've been passionate about were never these lovers. Okay, your destiny never had like a lover, a partner, a companion is a plus in life, right? But what they're realizing, Pal 2, is that it was never a lover that you needed, okay, to, you know, go to have this transformation, to experience this body change. I'm hearing for a lot of you it's a body change, or for you to turn into like quite literally a goddess, some of you. So now that you're aligned with your true lover, especially if you're here from Pal 1. For most of you in this Pal 2, only if you are here from Pal 1. For others in this Pal, I'm hearing that some of you guys, you are not yet aligned with this lover. I'm hearing that there may be someone coming back from the past that, you know, there was a readjustment in this connection after a breakdown, and that will require your forgiveness. And I'm hearing that this person actually is coming back in to ask for your hand in marriage, but it's, you know, something that they did in the past, you know, exploited you is what I'm hearing, and that you'll need to forgive them for. But I feel like for others, if you are here from Power 1, they see that you and even if you're not here from Power 1, I feel like for the collective in Power 2, you guys have found, you know, passion and devotion outside of romantic options, okay? It's never another person that you needed. It's always been yourself. It's always been your own cultivation, your own self-interest, you know? Your own talent, skills, and gifts being honored to support your own healthy ego. A lot of you, I'm hearing that instead of, you know, being destructive and alleged to, you know, people, I'm hearing some, especially like they're noticing, you know, they're saying, oh, you're very submissive, and you let these people, these lovers tell you what to do, and you ended up, you know, hitting the self-destruct button, and they ended up like disrespecting you after you were so loyal and committed to them. But in this, I feel like partially this is true, Pal 2. I feel like you finally, when you decided to give your choice back to yourself, to surrender your choice to the divine, to take divinely guided actions, I'm hearing all of this planning that you've been doing. It's like there's actualization here. I'm hearing some of you guys are quite literally self-actualizing through the lover archetype. Everything that you've been passionate about is like playing a role in your destiny, and your true goddess form is being recognized. And you now have, especially those from Power 1, you now have a lover that will honor your form, okay? I love that. All of that beautiful, you know, surrendering, okay? I love that so much. These definitely feel like bullies, okay? Especially some of these lovers. I'm hearing that some of these lovers definitely were bullies too. So, you know, that was self-destructive. And I'm hearing that, you know, that obsessive passion that you have for them, you know, it contradicted your reality. I'm hearing a lot of delusion, honey, okay, that was destructive. So, hard lessons in love, but, you know, a lot of you had to heal that naivete, especially if you've been dealing with these daddy issues, because there's a huge God over the goddess and the slave. I'm definitely feeling like you not making choices, because some of you might be, you know, the youngest child, or you've had a hard time like supporting and providing for yourself. So you might have been seduced into these, you know, provider images, or like, you know, people who pose as providers and protectors, okay? So I feel like now, you know, you're actually you actually have an alignment with a lover that is a provider and a protector, but you first had to learn, you know, your devotion to your work, your service, your other passions, and your devotion to the divine, okay? Especially for some of y'all, if you believe in God, you know, what they say about that God first, you know, stuff like that. You know, God is a source of universal consciousness, not whatever God you think. So, let's get into it a little bit more, Pal 2. Around what's the current gossip around you? I need to really make sure you are aware of that, okay? Lessons in love. So, let's see. LOL. Big boobs. And we have oh my god, I'm hearing the big orgasm. Okay, we have Neptune, and yeah, more illusions. What did I say? Cloud chaser, social climber, fame hungry. LOL. So that's what we're going to get. And then we have the 6th house on the bottom of the deck, again representing that work and service and health. Okay, some of you guys, I'm hearing that there's something here where someone disrespected your body. I'm hearing with this, like I said, this goddess archetype in the shadow aspect. Someone exploited your body. Maybe they had something negative to say about you. But I also hear this could be something negative about you, but I'm also hearing that some of your lovers have been just attracted to you for like maybe your body or your your big butt, your big boobs. I'm also hearing that some of you, this deals with someone's name that starts with the letter A. I'm hearing that someone here was objectified. I'm hearing there was a feminine here that was objectified. I'm hearing this person's name is Anita. I'm hearing they always get objectified because I'm hearing people only see them as like a whole canal and maybe some big breast. Okay, and I feel like this person, I'm hearing that this person, they knew. I mean, this may have been a roommate or somebody that you have been living with, but it's something about your hygiene with the 6th house. This person was jealous of your hygiene, your fitness routine. They see that you were very dedicated to your health. I'm hearing you were walking around with a gym bag, or they saw you making healthier meals for yourself. Okay. I also feel like I'm hearing a lot of different storylines for some of you guys. Some of you guys, you were a little bit more involved on this healing journey, so they saw you in a lot more abundance, a lot more health. Health is wealth. But for others, I'm getting that they they exploited you in the past for not having good hygiene, having good fitness, not having a good diet or health. Okay, I'm hearing some of you, your lovers, that you were destructively attached to, because I'm hearing that some of you guys, like I said, I'm hearing that you've been playing house with people, or they had you locked up in the tower, like you were Rapunzel, let down my hair, like you waiting for somebody to come and save you, because you were just, I'm hearing that some of you guys have just been so ashamed of your body, or so you've had some body image issues or health issues that have really, made you withdraw a lot. And some of you guys didn't think that you would be able to attract more lovers, or that anybody would be attracted to you. Okay. I'm hearing that a lot of people actually have been attracted to you for your breasts, even if they're not pretty looking breasts. Some people just like them big. So Anita, somebody named Anita here. Okay. I'm hearing this person, I'm hearing that they were objectified by, I'm hearing this could be a third party in this connection, that your masculine may have been attracted to them because of some their big boobs. Okay, and now they're feeling very exploited, right? They're feeling very exploited because they're literally a hole, and then that, so it's nothing else that I'm hearing. I don't know if this is you that they're talking about, or if it's like maybe there's a correlation. There's somebody in here involved that I'm hearing somebody got dragged. Okay, somebody got dragged. I'm hearing the earth signs. The earth signs got dragged, okay? I'm hearing a third party that, nobody really wants is trying to say that you're a clout chaser, or you're a social climber, or you fame hungry, because they see that you've been planning this destiny, or you've been you have this social image, right? But some of these people, I'm hearing that this is kind of like the universe really delivering for you, for all of the, I'm hearing that some of you guys have really just gave back so much. You're really they can't really say that you're a cloud chaser, a social climber, or fame hungry. What they have to say is that you're a humanitarian, or that you're a messiah, that you serve humanity with humility. So what they're trying to switch it around and say, that. I hope this is making sense, because let's go back to what we had here first. Okay. I'm hearing that there's a third party interference that you may need to forgive a lover for. I'm hearing that with this third quarter move, there's definitely forgiveness, because something broke down with this third party. I'm hearing that they tried to paint you as clout chasing, fame hungry, and social climbing. Okay, when really this was your service all along. This was your work. Okay. You taking care of yourself, your hygiene routine, your fitness, your diet, your health. What this person noticed when they saw you was you staying committed and devoted to your sixth house, right? But they tried to make it seem like you were a clout chaser, right? I also feel like, and they saw you training, okay, planning, and they tried to, and I'm hearing that now they see I'm hearing the launch, or they see some creative production, some type of production, what you've produced, okay? This person, I'm hearing this third party interference was very jealous of you because of like your physique. So there's a difference between just having an object that someone is attracted to. Yeah, BBLs are objects. Big boobs are objects when there's no personalization, right? If that makes sense. Let's talk real. Let's have a real conversation about sexuality and attraction. At the end of the day, it ends up really not mattering how you look if you are attracted to someone's character, personality, and if you guys have been aligned, right? If your lover is your destiny, you know, it's orchestrated. It was already predestined. So it feels like what happened in this situation is there's a divine union. I'm hearing that star-crossed lovers, or just like crazy stars aligning, where you came into this union with this lover, and something, you know, after maybe an illness or crisis or reversal of your fortune, I'm hearing there's something about the way that you have been devoted and passionate. They're trying to paint it as clout chasing, social climbing, but really this is a reflection of how you cope with your adversity, your health, your diet, your fitness, your hygiene, right? So, and now they have to just see your work. This person is mad because you represent like a full package. Like, you are the true lover. This person has like uncontrollable appreciation and attraction to you. But I'm hearing a third party interference may have, you know, seduced them with an object, okay, with some type of objectification, because ultimately they're exploiting themselves because they're realizing that no one is really attracted to their form or their female nature. And you know, this is why they try to paint this illusion with Neptune, okay, with your person. And I also feel like you and your person were also lacking commitment. So, you know, that's what I'm hearing. You know, the relationship may have been open, but there's something about this third-party interference that you will need to forgive this person for. And it definitely represents an adversity and a crisis in your connection. But that is up to you. You know, I'm hearing you can forgive, but I'm not sure if there will be a union here, because some of you guys have already attracted, you know, a relationship that is not in crisis. Something happened with Neptune that, you know, this third-party interference provided an illusion. Okay. I'm hearing your person was also escaping. Okay, there was a little bit of escapism. Like I said, some of this person was very afraid of the responsibility, or not trusting your image, okay, or not trusting that this was all your service and how you coped with your adversities and your passions and devotions in life. I'm also hearing that some of you were drinking a lot of alcohol too. So I'm hearing both of you guys were a bit disconnected. I definitely feel like this breakdown represents a separation. There has been a long separation here, and I feel like it definitely was divinely guided for you to focus on more healing and more of your duty, and to show this person that you are not with this person, this illusion that this person tried to perpetuate. Okay, interesting energy. How to. So what's the current gossip on you? What's going on with this person? I'm hearing a Capricorn realize that you were a full 10. I'm hearing somebody named Anita, or somebody's name that starts with the letter K, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm hearing that they realized that you were a full package to your lover, and they only could seduce them with, like, you know, an object, because I'm hearing their face and just their overall physique, and just like they don't have passions and devotions and duty, right? They don't have personal growth and responsibility. So they try to make it seem like, oh, you're doing this all because you want fame. Okay. Okay, so I'm hearing a huge misunderstanding, but definitely a readjustment, because I'm hearing something about you leaving or putting some boundaries up in the situation, help both of you guys come out of this Neptunian illusion. And I'm hearing, you increase your own meditation, and some of you guys stop drinking, and you got the heightened awareness around this situation because it was hidden in your environment, especially your lover was being deceptive with a third party. So that's your decision whether or not you want to take them back. I'm hearing that some of them, there is kind of like I said, something disrespectful that they did, or something where they did not honor you. I'm hearing some of them broke a promise, even if there was like a lack of commitment. It's something here that you can kind of, I'm not saying, it's your decision, right? But I feel like this person, I really cannot find any rationale behind it. I'm not sure what the illusion was. Maybe just sex. So, LOL. So it looks like they just played themselves, your lover, okay? So for some of you guys, if you are choosing the gossip around you, especially if you have chosen already to move on from this person, they feel like, your passion for your service and your duty, helped you recover, and you're in solitude right now, and that you don't really want to kind of like deal with anybody because they kind of just get in the way of like your personal creativity. Some of you guys are just trying to, do your poetry, do your dancing, listen to your music, and then your lovers just come around and exploit you and undermine you and betray you and get seduced by things that don't make sense. So I'm also hearing that some of you, your lovers' sexuality is fluid. So some of them, they don't always go for the best looking female form, or they don't always go for the prettiest person. Okay, so let's see. Give me a little bit more information around this. I'm hearing that you are still like, so secure in yourself because you kind of just know that this person isn't like, I'm hearing that you're like a 10, they're like a 6. So some of you guys have an open relationship, so that has been very putting boundaries and limitations around and finding structure. And this connection has been, has actually taken this connection through a bit of a crisis. So people are definitely addressing a crisis that you are experiencing with your lover. But some of you guys, your destiny is so big. This third-party interference was to help you guys, like I'm hearing, clear an old trauma as well. So, and get more heightened awareness as well, and to do more work and to do more duty. So everything makes sense. So look what's crazy. 10 of Pentacles, a relationship milestone that you just had with your person is what people are realizing. So let's see. Give me more about who's gossiping and how their connection to Pal 2. Okay. We have the 8 of Wands reversed. This person was responsible for a major block, okay? A major delay. Okay, so this is, I'm hearing something that started during Virgo season. Something happened in September or October, okay? And we have the 7 of Wands, okay? And then I'm hearing something about you. It felt like you gave up on the relationship. So some of you, this gave this person space to find what they truly wanted. Some of you, like I said, you left or you gave up on the relationship, and they feel like you moved in a new direction, and now this person was able to clear this illusion. I'm hearing that through your personal creativity and all of the things that you're passionate about and your sense of duty, has helped this person kind of understand a little bit more what they want, okay? Because I feel like they may have been, this might have been a polygamous relationship, open relationship, them objectifying people, the big O, just searching for that, and, that doesn't, like I said, going back to sexuality and attraction, you don't necessarily have to be the best looking person. So a lot of you had to release your own defensiveness around these third parties because you know that they never really compare to you. And I feel like you taking your attention off of this person, leaving this person, putting a lot of space between you and this person, they can now understand that like no one really compares, and it's kind of like not worth the risk anymore, especially when you guys have a lot of work and service to do together. And I'm also hearing that you guys are about to have children as well. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. Okay, so yeah, this has been a long period of contemplation and meditation with that Neptune energy. Okay, you know, this has brought both of you guys a lot more awareness to things that you were once oblivious to, or you were lacking boundaries with people and getting seduced into illusions, I'm also hearing some of you guys, especially if you're here from Power One, you and your lover definitely had to learn a major lesson with Saturn, especially if some of you were going through a Saturn return. Some of you guys had to learn how to make your own decisions, to be your own person. And that has also gave you your autonomy, gave you, making you feel so liberated. And I'm hearing that all of these defensiveness that you guys have been experiencing and triggerings that you've experienced with one another have helped you come into like a heightened awareness. I'm hearing some of you guys actually have been struggling with some abnormalities or health issues as well. So, you know, that has also, health issues have also been playing a major role in, you and your person's communication and discerning capability when it came to all of these interferences. And this is what people are addressing. Some of you, they feel like your lover has stayed devoted to you, even after they try to like stop your destiny with one another. Okay, interesting energy. Power One, that's what they're noticing. Okay, they say that you're so dutiful and responsible, and you don't. I'm hearing that you don't waver in your like schedule and structure. And then we have welcoming surrender. This has been a huge theme around the entire reading. Okay, there's no problem, only destiny being revealed. So like I told you guys, some of you and your lover have such a huge destiny with one another, following some sixth house adversity, crisis, or illness. Some of you prison or some type of destruction in your life. Okay, driven by your own obliviousness. Okay, this adversity helped bring you awareness. Okay, and now that you have awareness around all of these external threats that have been around you, not just, these are just third-party interferences in general. Some of you, people have just not been wanting to see you and your person succeed because both of you are chosen ones. Some of you guys both of you are black sheeps of your family. But I feel like this relationship that, whatever these interferences were with the Seven of Wands, they have been released. All of these challenges that were causing these delays have been released. And this person is now, with the King of Wands upright, they can be depended on now. Okay, because I feel like in the past they were unreliable. They kind of exploited you. And I feel like this it's only a problem if you allow it to be. Okay, some of you guys, forgiveness is the issue. Okay, forgiveness is the issue. So you guys have been lacking forgiveness, and forgiveness is a conscious decision to release resentment. And I feel like there is a little bit of resentment here because some of you, this person, they couldn't be dependent on when you needed them. Okay, but I feel like this taught you to surrender to the divine, not to some other person. People are always flaky and unreliable. People will always disappoint you, but you can never disappoint yourself. Okay, and I feel like this period of isolation, meditation, solitude, and meditation and contemplation, it's no problem. It's just your destiny. Even if you decide to move in a different direction, this is just a small lesson, I'm not gonna say a small lesson, a big lesson, but a small thing, because these third-party interferences, they never mattered. Okay, I love you so much, pal. To let me know what you decide. Some of you guys, quite literally, this person is coming in and they know after what they did, they're just gonna have to be like, they're not gonna say nothing else. Even if it's been 2 to 5 years, they're gonna come in and just have a ring and just say, hey, I'm sorry for taking us through this unnecessary stress and adversity, but it helped you, focus on your training more. LOL. Because some of y'all be getting obsessed with y'all lovers, and that was just destructive. So the universe had to switch it up, move y'all around, readjust with that third quarter moon so that you can have more balance and moderation and release these defenses. Okay, And I'm hearing that they want to come dive up in it because I'm hearing that sensuality is just, they can't take it no more. Okay, some of them, they can't take it no more. They want to touch you. And some of you, it's not that they like this person's boobs better than yours. They actually don't like this person. They just want it. I'm hearing that if this was a man that is your lover, they're just used to objectifying women, and it's because they're toxic. LOL, pal too. The gossip around you surrounds you and your person. I'm hearing something. There was a public showdown or something happened in a public. Y'all, you and your lover went through it, okay? But they know that this is all a part of y'all destiny. Like, it wouldn't have been this crazy and chaotic if it wasn't like y'all destiny. And some of you guys, this was years, and some of you, this happened in the workplace. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi, pal 3. Last but not least, you chose the student. Humility and devotion to knowledge. Openness to lifelong learning, okay? But we also have the shadow aspect. Arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge. Unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. Now, I don't think it's too many people in my collective that has an issue translating their knowledge into action. And when I talk about translating your knowledge into action, I mean, you know how to apply your knowledge. Some of you guys, the best way, this is literally like supported by data. The best way to learn something, to comprehend something, to increase your comprehension is to apply it as soon as you learn it, okay? Students, if you are in college, if you are in classes, taking some type of training or something like that, after your class, go over your notes. What kind of diagrams can you, make your note cards, maybe you'll do that. Maybe you can figure out what kind of acronyms you can put together to help you remember stuff. This is how you apply your knowledge. Maybe you'll start a blog, for your class, or you'll start a blog to explore topics deeper. Okay? What people are noticing, this is particularly, I don't know, this has happened. These are either classmates, other students, okay? These are your students or people who you are a student with in class or something. They see that you love to learn. Like, Power 3, some of y'all love learning. Okay, I'm hearing professional students. Some of them, they keep saying, you keep going and get 4 and 5 degrees. Capricorn and Aries, a Scorpio and a Sagittarius. It's like, why do you need to go back to school? Like, some of y'all keep going to school, or you always researching. Some of y'all is like researchers, okay? But they feel like some of you guys, I feel like for majority of you guys in this collective, you are very humble in this knowledge. You just love to learn so that you can share this information. Because some of you guys, I'm hearing that you have been very privileged at school. So some of you guys have actually gone to like prestigious schools, or you've gone to you haven't had to work while you were in school. Some of you guys have really just like had really great academic achievement, and a lot of people are noticing this. They're talking about something, your school or your books, okay, how good of a student you are. And I feel like there's a small few of you, some of you can be a little bit arrogant. Okay, maybe you like to, you like to show off how smart you are. I'm hearing, especially when people challenge you or they think that you don't have the awareness, and you show them that I'm a student. Like, some of you guys, people are judging you because you are a student and that you don't want to do anything else. Some of you guys, like I said, some of you keep going back to school where you're like a professional student, but this is actually a career. So I'm not mad at you, Power 3. So some of you guys, these are people who are just like jealous of your academic achievement, or what they're saying is that you just always reading books and you trying to grow your wisdom. And you're trying to grow your wisdom. But let's see what comes out in the Light and Shadow Oracle, okay? We have offering, and then the light. Yes. Some of y'all, look, people are saying that Power 3 is the enlightened one. Like, you're literally Buddha, okay? So I definitely feel like, you know, you guys have studied. I'm hearing some of you that they are acknowledging a trip that you took, maybe some traveling that you did, some type of meditation training that you took, and they feel like you have enlightened yourself through knowledge, and because you stay open to lifelong learning. Like literally, some of you guys, you literally go to different countries and you go travel and you go, you know, learn, you know, different cultures and different, you know, you just learn about life. And some of you guys, you're so wise and you always act with a lot of class. Some of you guys are very, you're very classy. Some of y'all really know how, like I said, some of you have been so privileged in life to have, you know, to be able to study, to be able to have leisure. Some of you guys have had leisure. So that's beautiful. I love that so much. So they definitely feel like, you know, through your studies, you've become enlightened. I also feel like some of you offended some people. I'm hearing some of you they feel offended by something that you said, or something that you disrespected them, or you made them feel like they were not like, and that's kind of supports that shadow aspect, arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge. Like some of you, they're saying that, oh, you keep going to get degrees, or you keep trying to learn more and more stuff so that you can make other people feel dumb. And I'm saying, I'm gonna just tell you this right now, Pile 3. We don't have to pretend like there are not idiots in the world. Okay, we don't have to pretend. We don't have to pretend. But it's something that you could have done. I'm hearing it's something that you said without thinking. Okay, and this is how you can hone your communication and you can refine your communication. Yeah, something that you said, you offended somebody and you got into their psyche. Okay, you offended them because what you showed them. I'm hearing an Aquarius, okay, and a Gemini. I'm hearing you offended them when you talked about, like when you showed how enlightened you were, how much knowledge you had. Like it's something about you, like it's like your studies, your travel, your privileged experiences, you know, have evolved your consciousness. And I'm hearing that some of you guys, your soul just led you here. Some of you, you really have, you know, pulled yourself up by the bootstraps and liberated your mind. I'm hearing you have a free mind by Thames. Okay, your mind is free. You're enlightened. And I feel like what they're saying, they know that this is true, and it's because you read so much, you learn so much, you explore so much, you stay open to lifelong learning. You know that you know, some of these people, they go to school, they get these degrees, and they think that that is, you know, if you are in America, for one, the American dream. For others, they, you know, they come to America and be like, I'm going to have the American dream if I can get into American school, or like, you know, it can either way. Even if it's not about school, it could be about travel, or like, you know, your luxurious experiences in general, and how it has provided you so much perspective in life. So these people who got offended by something that you said, it showed that you were a better student than them. It made them feel like you were smarter than them, and I'm feeling like you are. Okay, some of you guys, you just have, I'm hearing that for some of these are just competitors anyway, and you know, maybe you purposefully did this to offend them, because they have to understand that, you know, the reason why you are their teacher, the reason why you are their leader, is because you have been this humble, devoted, and open student, right? And some of them, you know, some of you, you really offended them by showing your knowledge, or they feel like you pursue knowledge, you know, to destroy other people or to offend other people and make people feel less than. But I'm hearing the public library is free. All the books over there is free. So if y'all did not go to the library and read them, what kind of fault is, who fault is that, Pile 3? You got into their psyche. You offended them when you showed them like that you are a student for life. For others, I'm hearing that somebody here, I'm hearing a Pisces is very upset. They tried to steal something from you, okay? But I'm hearing that, you know, you showed this person that you have their whole shit bugged. I'm hearing something, you have somebody bugged. You have a competitor tapped, okay? So something about them is like they can't have anything, or it's like they weren't never as smart as you. But it's something about you speaking up about that, speaking up about something that you learned or something that you were going to school for. And it showed them that you were interested in the mind, that you were interested in the psyche, that you were interested in your soul, your consciousness, right? And I don't think that this actually has been offended to any, this has been a secret to anybody, but what this is showing people is your long-term plan, as you know, maybe some of your academic goals. Okay, they don't know what you want to do with this stuff, but they know that you like to study and that you want to go, you want to continue in your studies. Okay, but something about you speaking about your studies, or speaking about, I don't know, something happened in school where somebody got offended about how enlightened you are. I'm hearing you got into a lot of people's psyche when you drew attention to a big difference between you and them. Okay, so I'm hearing something about this was kind of destructive. Maybe you were a little bit arrogant, pal. Pal 3, LOL. So I'm hearing something where your communication wasn't refined, okay? Or this was like a live interview, or a live, like some kind of press conference, or, you know, something where you showed these people that they can't translate knowledge like you do, or that they don't have comprehension the way that you do. And they feel like it's because you have a higher social status, or you're smarter, or you're more, like you're better in some type of way. And, you know, there are hierarchies in society for a reason, okay? I just think classification is a normal, natural order of life. So some people are not going to be as evolved and as aligned as you, and that's why they're your students, okay? But it's something that you said to offend your students, okay? Pal 3, okay, we have a shapeshifter. We have Don Juan. And then we have the Midas touch. Yeah, I'm hearing something that you're doing. It's like they know that you're, you know, whatever your long-term plan is, like a part of your, like, it's like something about something you relayed, okay? Something that you relayed, the next level, okay? I'm hearing also you need to make an announcement. Some of you guys need to make an announcement. Or there was an announcement, there was a newsletter, something happened where this person realized that you are turning this, whatever you created, into gold, okay? The shapeshifter energy also supports the psyche. The shapeshifter is all about moving through different levels of consciousness. People, they feel like, you know, especially if these are students that got offended by something that you said, you obviously have the enlightenment. You're obviously the teacher. You obviously have a greater level of consciousness because you have this skill at moving through different levels of consciousness. It's beautiful. But I feel like, you know, and they also see obviously how smart you are, how articulate you are, how much knowledge and learning, you know, knowledge you have and how much learning you do. But, you know, your creative abilities and your entrepreneurial ability, they know that this is going to represent a lot of prosperity. Like I said, this, something that you said, you know, it represented your enlightenment. I'm not going to say it represented that you were very aware of your positioning. So something about you where it became aware of your positioning in society, your privilege as a, you know, some of you guys have really gone to, like, you know, you've been associated with prestigious networks and associations, okay? And because for some of you, you literally came from nothing and you pulled yourself up and you are able to, like, I'm hearing that some of you guys have increased your socioeconomic status by learning and reading books, right? The same books that was available to them at the public library were the ones that you were reading and checking out every week, okay? So this, you know, this is a double-edged sword. Be very careful in your communication when you're talking to your students. Do not offend your students. But I feel like some of them may have also been in, you know, acting out of shadow. Like, there's positive envy and there's negative envy. Positive envy is when someone inspires you and motivates you. I feel like some of these students of yours may be in their negative envy, where it inspires them to do something negative. But I feel like they see you stay open to learning. They see that you have this creative and entrepreneurial ability, and that everything you touch is literally turning into gold. So it's like they love you. Your students, they love you, and they're always going to learn from you. But you don't want to lose your supporters because you put them down, right? Not like the reason why you're doing all of this sharing of, you know, your information, experiences, and skills, especially if you're here from Power One, is to help people who don't have that privilege. So it's not about you trying to offend anybody or trying to position yourself above anybody. It's because you see the potential in everything, that you have these different levels of consciousness, okay? Your mind is so expansive, and it liberates people and it expands people as well. I'm hearing that you as a student and now a teacher for some of you, and also having this Midas touch, you quite naturally, like, help your students with their inner and outer expansions, okay? But it's something about when you are in a higher position than others that you have to be sensitive in the communication, okay? So I feel like something that you said, people are gossiping about, okay? They're trying to, I feel like you were just being blunt. Some of you guys are very blunt in your communication. But be very careful going forward, okay? I don't think that it ruined anything for you, but you just have to be, you definitely got into people's psyche when you basically, you're like, I have all this knowledge, and look at all of my endeavors taking off and turning, like, I'm literally turning everything into gold, like, and I'm hearing like you're literally weaving straw, like, into gold, like, some of you guys come from nothing, so people are like, oh, it doesn't make sense that they would even, be offended by it and try to say like, oh, you think you're better. No, you've been in the same positioning. So, and some of you guys are still like the starving artist, but it's something about some type of milestone or something that you brought into fruition that's showing these people that you have that ability, you have the enlightenment that you need. I'm hearing that some of you guys are at the height of your economic power. Some of you guys have researched so much, learned so much, and strategized so much, and your simple design and your advanced technique is just showing everybody that you are like just superior. You have a superior mind. So you have a beautiful mind, Palgary. I love that so much, okay? And that shape-shifting capability is no joke. You're very powerful. So don't ever, be, don't feel bad for having this advantage. Yeah. Some of you guys, this is quite literally your psychic advantage, right? And it's like nothing that they can do about it. We have black magic. And then we have sending subliminals. So we definitely have these people, like I said, these are definitely negative forces. So some of you guys, I'm hearing a lot has been going on through the ether, okay? The ether connects us with our spirit, our intuition, and with the other realms. So I feel like this is an earth sign or a water sign. But I feel like these people are like empty, okay? They're empty. You're clearly on the advantage, but I'm hearing that these people have been sending subliminals to you, and I feel like you, with your psychic advantage, I'm hearing for some, especially with this ether energy, they're energy vampires. They would not exist without you, okay? Their lifeline will be cut off if they did not, if they didn't work subliminally connected to you. You've gotten to these people's psyche. It really. It's sad because I'm hearing that these are people who want to be in a secret competition with you. They want to be in competition. I feel like the subliminals that they're sending are showing you where this is heading. Okay? Some of you, if they have a bigger platform than you, or they have more resources than you, or they have like, some kind of perceived, like, they can't take anything. Okay? So like I said, this is emptiness that they're acting out of, right? Like I said, some of these people, they're wounded. I mean, I don't even know if wounded is like the right thing, but it's kind of just like they don't have attention to the details like you do with this Midas touch. Okay, these people have been sending subliminals, and I feel like this is giving you the psychic advantage. I'm hearing that you, through the ether, it's like you are very connected to their movement. Okay, some of them, they quite literally could be doing this kind of black magic, but also this black magic and the shapeshifter energy sometimes it comes out together, and every time it comes out together, shape-shifting can also be a kind of black magic-y, okay? Energy manipulation. So what's happening with these people who are sending subliminals, they're trying to project an image that serves their personal agenda in the moment, okay? What you're doing is not for the moment, right? What you're doing is overcoming ancestral patternings within your own mind, okay? But I feel like something about, every level there will be new devils. And I feel like this in particularly is related to ancestral patternings around like people competition. So some of you guys, I have to bring you this news. I'm not super superstitious, I'm not, but I definitely feel like there is some ancestral linking here, okay? There's something about you, even if you don't, you could say, oh, some ancestors put some hex and black magic on my family, and now, we struggling for life, right? LOL. But, that could be quite literally, that movie Holes, and how he went on this whole adventure to try to rid this curse. I don't know, I think that's the movie. But like what happened in that desert, LOL. So I feel like with the, a lot of you have been really working through, breaking a curse. Like what it feels like is like carrying the burdens of ancestors, okay? So a lot of this was healing some sacred femininity, okay? A lot of you are now psychic as fuck because you have this evolved consciousness. It's literally what they're doing is that they try to project this image in the moment, right? To serve them, to try to irritate you or trigger you in some way, but they have no long-term, like I said, this is emptiness. They have no, a Pisces and a Capricorn and a Cancer. They really don't have true passion and purpose. So all of what they're doing is to try to appeal like they have, they're just projecting this image. And you're like, well, just in case you try to get a little too crazy, I'm hearing that you literally obliterate them and you hit them with a KO with your psychic advantage. And the gossip around you is that some people are literally saying that the gossip surrounds your own subliminals, okay? A lot of them, they're saying that your subliminals get into people's psyche. And this is kind of like, I'm hearing that this is very, very bad, okay? This is not good. Let me get to tarot. And I actually didn't pull this for the other two piles, but I'm going to pull a few more oracles for you guys before tarot, okay? Because this is not good, okay, for these people, because these are definitely people who, and then we have shadow work. Yeah, these are people who are reflecting your shadows, okay? And so that you can become more, and then look at that on the bottom of the deck, so that you can become more integrated in your shadow aspects, and you can materialize even more success, because you have to have that, you have to do that shadow work for anything to be coming into material form. Like you are the shapeshifter, and your ability to see through those different levels of consciousness is going to help you bring all of that information out of the ether into the third dimension, okay? Materializing your success, materializing your prosperity, whatever, material goal it is, right? It requires both light and shadow. The people who are gossiping about you and that you have literally their psyche on lock are people who cannot stop comparing themselves to you. Somebody here has very big arms, okay, and they have small breasts. And, this is not good, because I'm hearing that if they're like, especially if you're here from Palo and you have big boobs and a nice small waist, somebody here they cannot stop comparing their body to you. I'm hearing this is a sister, because we also have this Don Juan that I haven't addressed yet. So your positive seductive qualities are being highlighted. So, your body, somebody here, they know that you're everything that a lover would want. Okay? And some of them, they don't have hips. And some of them, their face, they don't look good. And, I'm hearing you look good in everything. I'm hearing every hairstyle, every clothing option. You look good in everything. And these people, they can't stop comparing themselves to the way that you look and how much knowledge you have. It's like, especially some of them, they see you getting a lot of attention from men, and they feel like you're seducing men with your body, okay? And this is also helping you attract people. It's really not good when they compare themselves to you, Pile 3, because they're coming out on the, you know, they're not coming out on the favorable end. And their work, you know, anything that they try to send you subliminally or copy, you know, you already have that advantage over them. I'm hearing that every time they try to do something, you put your stamp on it. Okay? You just always get the message that you need. And, you know, this is your creative ability. This is your, you know, your feminine power as well. You know, your intuition. And then they know that you went to this school and you had all this knowledge. And it's just like, they sit and they're just like, I wasn't blessed as much as Pile 3 was. Okay, Pile 3 reflects the enlightened one. And I'm also hearing some, you know, they're talking about a time that you took away from social media to stop these people from competing with you. And I'm hearing that you got psychic advantage during that time, or you were mastering all of your skills, talents, right? Honing your gifts. Okay, and overcoming these ancestral patternings about, especially related to the sacred feminine, around your ability to create a reality that you desire. And these people they see that you actually, like, everything is taken off. Everything, you know, was planned. Everything is looking good, is what I'm hearing. And now that, you know, you're playing, I'm hearing some of you guys, you're strategizing, you're in business, you're in the market, you're doing business. And it's like you keep out strategizing them, okay? Oh my goodness. I'm hearing that their subliminals aren't subtle, and, you know, they don't really, you know, your subliminals, I'm hearing that they're trying to project an image of competition and beef, even some of them. I'm also hearing that others, they just always, I'm hearing that if they try to send you a subliminal, it's either it goes right over your head because you don't give a fuck, or you use it to, you know, out-strategize them, okay? They're not good at sending subliminals, and everybody's like, I'm hearing an Aquarius, and a Capricorn, and a Pisces, a Scorpio, an Aries, a Gemini. They can't keep up, okay? So let's get, you know, defined, but let's wrap up, okay? Pile 3, this is kind of just sad. It's like they know that you have the psychic advantage, okay? And they know that you're getting all this attention. You're so seductive. And you're like, I'm hearing you're charming and entertaining, and you have loyal people, okay? So, you know, but they don't, you know, they didn't see you. I'm hearing when you were away or taking breaks and, you know, off the grid, you were doing shadow work, okay? And I'm hearing that you never compared yourself to these people, and they just can't stop comparing themselves to you. I'm hearing a sister, it's just their body, okay? It's not proportional. And they also don't have any self-control or, like, intelligence. I mean, I'm not gonna say they don't have intelligence, but they're not devoted to knowledge, okay? These people are, you know, there's a lot of people here. You know, I'm hearing somebody here is gossiping with a cousin, a Virgo here. Somebody's name is Chastity, okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune. So tell me more about this gossip situation, pal. We have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, this is their struggle. And I feel like you have, like I said, under the cosmic flow, you are evolving into your next stage of evolution. Your psyche is evolving, your mind is evolving, your consciousness is evolving. And these people are stuck in their shadows and their ancestral patterns. And it's because they can't move out of this inner struggle that they have. They can't stop comparing, okay? And then we have the Ten of Wands, and I feel like these were relationships with people that you might have been trying to be friends with. We have the Two of Cups, yeah, you know, people that you cared about. There was some sense of harmony, but it was like ultimately a burden being around them because they were not evolving. I'm also hearing dropping the burden of these competitors because you already are, like, I'm hearing you're quite naturally ahead. And if you were here in power, I think this was power 1 or power 2. So, like I said, the universe guides you. I'm hearing some of you, like I said, your soul, you're guided. Like, it just feels like you were just you were chosen, like you were a blessing. You're blessed. It's very blessed, and they're realizing that they're just not as blessed with that seductive quality and that shape-shifting capability and just like the luxurious experiences. And you know, I'm not gonna say that it was something that you did or something characteristic that you were born with that, you know, gave you these advantages in your life. But I feel like, you know, if we're gonna talk about any kind of advantage, we're not talking about white privilege. We're talking about nothing but pure study, okay? And you are very talented, Power 3. You're very, very intelligent. And some of you, you came from the same positioning as them, and they haven't evolved, all right? And they have just been, they've been burdens, and you had to free yourself from, you know, their limitations. Some of them, they have limitations around their religion and what they can believe in, and you know what they can and cannot eat, and you know, like you're just more free and liberated than these people, and it's because you have these more worldly experiences. And you're just more evolved, okay? Like, you know, we're all learning the same lessons, but just at different levels of evolution. And I just feel like, at different rates of evolution. And I feel like you don't compare yourself to people. And, you know, comparison is literally the thief of joy. And, you know, that's unfortunate, but you have to kind of, you know, you can't carry the burden of these people's internal struggle anymore, okay? So let's see what your healing mantra is. Power 3. Tell me your healing mantra. Okay, embracing worthiness. Yeah, these people, they don't feel that they're worthy. I feel worthiness feeling every cell of my body, and it feels amazing. You know, like I said, some people will attach worthiness to how you look and to how much money you have and where you come from and things of that nature. But from some of you, they quite literally saw you work for everything. Work for the good body, work for the knowledge, work for the success in your career, doing the shadow work, okay? Honing your skills. So it all had to begin with you feeling that you were worth cultivating yourself. And this is what they're lacking, right? It doesn't matter how you look, right? Some of you, like, they're definitely, I'm hearing that you're a little bit more in your shadow aspects when you are sending these subliminals, because some of these people do pose as threats. Some of these people do pose as like competitors in your industry. And I feel like you, with the psychic advantage and the shape-shifting capability, and just like you being at a higher rate of evolution, you are superior. You know, I don't want to make you seem like you're better than anybody, but you are these people's teacher. So it definitely feels like, you know, you have this way of getting in their mind. And, you know, some of them, you know, they kind of deserve this after saying some of the nasty things that they've been saying. Some of them, they literally, like, you know, some of them, especially if this is like a sister or like people who, some of these people play both sides as well. Like, they'll try to be in your face and kiki with you, but then, you know, to your competitor or the person that openly dislikes you, they'll be like, you know, still doing that too. So, you know, I'm hearing you're starting to feel amazing because you embrace your own worthiness, and they lack worthiness. Right? So they're comparing themselves to you, and it represents their consciousness. So, you know, honestly, we really don't need to compare ourselves to other people, and we don't need to steal other things from other people. The universe and the divine is destined for you. So everyone, it is your birthright to have prosperity and, you know, attraction, right? If you are not attracting the right people, or you're not feeling loved, or you're not having success, right? Then that is a reflection of you and not anybody else. It's something out there for everyone. Love, there is love for you. There is a man for you. There is, you know, a career for you. But you can't have that because you are sitting up with a bag of hot Cheetos watching someone else on the internet apply and translate their knowledge into action. So, you know, that's what I'm saying around this gossip situation, Power 3. It's unfortunate, but these are people that, you know, I don't see them evolving with you. You know, I'm not going to say that the Two of Cups, it does, you know, represent some kind of alignment, but I feel like you can move forward without feeling burdened by them. You don't have to shrink yourself to be around them anymore. You don't have to dim your life to be around them, because you know, I'm hearing to some of you guys, you just knew that they were comparing themselves to you. So, and they just like, they represent scarcity and you represent abundance. Like, so I mean, that's all I'm seeing right now. You know, they don't feel like, you know, they're like, oh my God, look at Power 3, this sexy spirit, and, you know, overcoming all these ancestral patterns, and all of our black magic isn't affecting them. Look how enlightened they are. Look how great they are. And I'm just looking at, and look how I can't get anything over on them. Literally nothing. Thank you so much, Power 3. It was my honor to read your energies. Please let me know how that resonates down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.